Oh, just the man. How's Tony? I hear you went to see her last night.
She's in a lot of pain, Betty.
But no real danger, nothing.
Well, no, it's not life-threatening, but she will end up scarred.
Oh, poor lass, and her so keen on her appearance and all.
Yeah, well, I better get going if I'm going to get to serve.
Well, you give my love, won't you?
Yes, I will, Betty, yeah.
Ta-ra, love.
What do you look so miserable for? I took you to the pictures last night, didn't I? Sorry. I still can't believe I did so badly in my results. Oh, not your exams again. I mean, who cares anyway? I care. I need to sit my French again, and I need to get a better mark, otherwise I'm not going to get anywhere near uni. Well, there's more to life than stupid uni. Oh, OK, I'm sorry, I'll shut up. What are you doing off work anyway? Oh, well, Scott's in hot and getting Mud in his car reprogrammed. He'll be back soon now, so I can't hang about. You're a bit keen, aren't you? Yeah, well, unlike some, I'm enjoying life at the moment. Right, is that possible, working for Scott? Oh, he's not all bad.
Hello there.
Oh, Mr. King. The place hasn't been the same without you.
Thanks, Edna. It's good to be back. Not exactly a bed of roses down there, I must say.
Did Mr. Matthew come back with you?
Yes, it was a long haul.
Mr. Jimmy's getting better.
Oh, he's doing all right physically, doing all his exercises and the therapy. Not with any degree of enthusiasm, I might say. Well, how have things been going while I've been away?
We've had another cancelled sale.
You might say hello first.
Sorry, Dad. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Listen, don't let these cancellations get you down. It was bound to happen. We all knew that.
Oh, these knee-jerk reactions. It's just so annoying.
Yeah, it is. We've got to try and be positive. Focus on the lucrative corporate events, like the one we got coming next week.
I'm afraid Mr. Jacobs has called it off.
Can I help you?
Sir, I've just come to see Tony Dagger.
Are you a relation?
Well, I'm a friend of hers, Paddy Kirk.
I'm sorry, she's not receiving visitors at the moment, Mr. Kirk. But you can leave those with me and I'll make sure she gets them.
What's the matter? Is she all right?
She's a bit under the weather today, that's all.
She's not got an infection, has she?
No, it's nothing physical. She's just a bit down.
Look, I'm going to go and see her. It's quite important.
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Kirk.
What am I going to do? It's such a mess.
She's in a bit of a state at the moment.
Well, I know that.
2 days ago, she was a perfectly healthy young woman. Now she's facing the prospect of some very uncomfortable surgery and some nasty scarring.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of burns victims come through here, Mr. Kirk. First there's the pain, and that can take you over completely. And then there's the anger. You start thinking how it happened and who's to blame.
Is that where we're at now?
Hopefully, at the end of the road, there's acceptance. But it takes time, and it's not going to happen overnight.
Right. Well, she's angry at me, anyway, that's obvious.
It's natural to take it out on the people closest to you. She can probably deal with acquaintances and well-wishers quite well. She's going to need space to work all this out, and she will need help, but at her pace and on her terms.
Thank you. You've been really helpful.
It could be a long haul. Just don't give up on it yet, eh?
Don't trust me, then?
Have I got any reason to?
It's in here.
Where?
Satisfying.
Are you mental? If anyone finds it in here, we're both in the frame.
All right, then where?
I know just the place.
I thought a nice cup of tea wouldn't go amiss, Mr. King.
Take more than a nice cup of tea to keep us afloat.
This is just a temporary setback. When all this is cleared up, I'm sure people will be coming back.
It could be too late by then. People tend to shy away from bother. Now, this Larry Jacobs cancellation could be just the tip of the iceberg.
I'm sure Mr. Jacobs pulling out had nothing to do with you personally.
Convinced yourself of that, have you? All right, come on, out with it. It's been brewing for some time now. If you've got something to say, spit it out.
Very well. I'm happy with you, Mr. King. But I'm not so sure about what your sons are doing.
People are saying my lads are cutting corners. Are you accusing the firm of deliberately cutting corners?
Those are your words, not mine.
Don't you think I've got enough people trying to knock us down? Without my own staff helping to push us over the edge? Oh, get out of the office, Edna. I don't want to see you for the rest of the day. Go on.
Scott did a really good job.
I bet he charged you for it.
Went cheap.
Here, stick that over there. We need to fill it out. We don't want Her Majesty's Customs to know that we've been flogging half the stuff if they turn up.
Oh.
I've missed you.
I must go away more often. It's only been 24 hours.
Yeah, but seemed like ages.
Good news. My old wine suppliers agreed to corroborate my accounts in the event of an investigation.
Should think so. The money you've paid them.
Yeah, well, I must say, it's a weight off my mind. So, what have you two been up to?
Oh, we ain't been up to nothing, have we, Paul?
No time for indulgence, sitting here protecting your empire.
No one been poking around?
No, it's all been very quiet.
Good, good. Well, I'd better go and get a shower, change of clothes. You coming? See you later.
Just be a minute. Actually, made that an hour. I think he deserves a treat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, bye.
There we are.
Oh, I feel quite ashamed. I'd forgotten all about that.
There is no shame in forgetting. It happens to all of us from time to time, especially people of our advanced years. What is it your memory betrayed you with?
Seth's headstone. That was the monumental masons. They've been waiting for me to contact them. They want to know if I'm ready for Seth's headstone to be put up.
Well, you mustn't be pressurised. And you certainly mustn't blame yourself. After all, you've had some weighty distractions of late.
Oh, you look all done in, love. Sit yourself down. Sandy, would you pop to the shop and get me a pint of milk, love?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Oh, Bessie. It's a truly dreadful place, that prison. It's so drab and depressing.
Well, it's not supposed to be holiday camp, is it?
Yes, I know, but it'll be such a relief when she gets out on bail.
If she gets out on bail.
Well, we are reapplying for it in a couple of weeks, and her legal representative seems reasonably competent. If we were successful, I would like to think she'd got somewhere decent to come back to.
Well, B&B seems the obvious place, doesn't it?
I don't know how Louise and Terry would feel about that, and I haven't even told her that it's been sold yet.
Well, I'm sure you'll think of something, love.
Well, I was just wondering if we could possibly come to some arrangement about her coming here.
Here? Well, we haven't got room for another body here, Alan.
You would have if you asked Sandy to leave.
And why would I want to do that? I'm very happy with Sandy's company.
Did Tony like her chocolates?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, yeah. She's still in a lot of pain, though, so I'm not sure she's in any fit state to appreciate that sort of thing.
I couldn't believe it when I heard. I mean, Tony, of all people, she's bound to take this really hard.
She is a bit down, yeah. The fact is, Donna, she wouldn't see me. I think it's difficult for her to talk to me at the moment.
I'm sorry, Paddy. You must be so upset.
Well, it doesn't matter about me. I am worried about her, though. I think she needs someone she can open up to. A woman, maybe. Someone round her own age.
You asking me?
Yeah, you wouldn't mind, would you?
No, not at all. I mean, not if you think it would work. Could even put a good word in for you if you like.
Thank you. That'd be great. I didn't like to ask. So.
Don't worry. I won't make it obvious.
Nor did I.
Whatever you're doing with your French friends, you look pretty pleased with yourself.
More importantly, after I've sorted a few things out, which shouldn't take too long, I will have the money to buy into the Woolpack.
Glad to hear it.
I thought you were having a shower.
Yeah, well, I have a few things to sort out first. Business to settle.
Don't look much like business to me.
Huh?
Been waiting at home for you for over half an hour.
Hey, come on, relax. Let's have a drink. We got plenty to celebrate.
There's a drink back at home, actually. A bottle of champagne going to waste by the hot tub. If you'd rather be chatting to her instead.
Oh, champagne? Well, I didn't know anything about the champagne.
Well, you would have, if you'd waited for me.
Look, all Rodney was doing was explaining to me that he'll soon be in a position
Who
to buy...
asked you to poke your nose in? This is private business. When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
Hey, come on, that's no way to talk to Diane. Now apologise to her. She was just trying to explain what I'm doing here.
Too right.
I'm apologising to no one. And as for you, you better make your mind up what's important round here. Her, your business, or me. I won't be ignored.
Right, malt shovel for lunch, I think.
We're not waiting for Edna.
Edna won't be joining us. I've sent her home. In fact, I'm thinking of getting rid of her altogether.
Edna? What are you talking about? She did a fantastic job of keeping things going while you were away.
You call losing the Jacobs contract a fantastic job?
Well, you can't exactly blame her for that. She didn't pull the house down.
She makes no bones about us doing it, though.
Oh, she's upset you, has she? Well, you knew she was plain speaking when you took her on.
She's an employee, not a partner.
Well, she acted more like a partner while you were away. And if you've upset her, you owe her an apology.
Quite bad temperature. It varies from month to month, but we're going to be finding out much more about
more chocolates. I'll be getting fat.
But first, as ever, let me...
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Just stick them up there.
How you feeling?
Great. I'm in the running for the most visited freak in the sideshow.
You look fine, Tony.
Yeah. Take these dressings off and I could pass for Freddy Krueger.
I just thought I'd come and see you.
Pub managing without me?
Yeah. Everyone's missing you, of course.
What, even Diane? Well, I thought she would be glad of the peace and quiet.
Well, she's been a bit busy. Up to her eyes, filling out forms because of the accident.
What accident? This wasn't an accident. She did it on purpose.
I don't think Del would have done it deliberately.
Don't tell me what she would and wouldn't do. I was there. I know what happened.
Haven't you got to go back to college?
Yeah, I suppose so. Look, do you think we could get together tonight, maybe do something again?
Later, maybe.
What have I told you about hanging around here? It ain't a playground.
All right. See you later.
You haven't said anything to her, have you?
Of course I haven't. I'm not that stupid.
Good. And are we still on for tonight?
What do you think?
I'm sorry, I didn't come here to upset you.
Oh, no. Just ignore me. I'm not really at my best.
Hardly surprising.
What will she get for what she did to me?
Del? I don't know. I'm not exactly an expert.
But you're in training for the police. Got a better idea than most.
I suppose it depends on who presses charges.
Police would do that, surely.
Not if they thought it was an accident.
I've already told you it wasn't an accident. I'll get compensation, though.
Maybe.
So what do you call it when you're attacked by somebody else? GBH?
Well, there's grievous bodily harm and actual bodily harm.
So you get a choice, then.
There I was, champagne open, and he weren't even there. In the war pack chatting up Diane.
He doesn't fancy her, Kelly.
Well, he did once. God knows why, the old bag.
Hey, hang on. That's my lovely auntie you're bad-mouthing.
Ah, I wonder where you got to.
Well, don't you try and get round me. Not after what you just did.
I wouldn't dream of patronising you. If I knew what you had in mind, I'd have stayed. Believe me.
As long as you were getting what you wanted, then you'd be off somewhere else for intelligent conversation.
Not at all.
Yes, you would. I know you, and you're sneaky. You're sneaky with me, and you're sneaky with your business. It's time you grew up a bit.
I'm me, that's all. I am what I am. Don't take it all so seriously.
Oh, that is exactly what I mean. Oh, stuff you, Rodney, and stuff your business. Might do you good if customs do get you.
Well, I must have deserved that.
You know what, Dad? I think you did.
Oh, no. I can't do this. I mean, how can you sum up a man's life in 4 lines?
Come on, let's see what you put.
Oh, no, don't, Alan. It's rubbish. It certainly doesn't do justice to Seth's memory.
Yes, it is a bit inconclusive. Why not, in loving memory of Seth Armstrong, gamekeeper, countryman, and friend to all, and then his dates.
Hardly original.
Well, if you're so critical, perhaps you'd like to think of something more appropriate?
Okay. Let me see. He never reached the heights of fame. You might not even know his name. But Seth could drink the woolpack dry and charm the birds from out the sky. His aim was true, his love the same. Seth Armstrong, you were always game.
That's an improvement. It's absolutely fatuous. It's an insult to the man's good name.
No, it's great. Oh, that's my Seth to a T. Oh, he would have loved that. Oh, Sandy, you are clever. Oh, you really cheer me up. Oh.
And you really think it'll be safe in here?
Well, we've got to use somewhere that no one will think of looking.
Is it not a bit obvious?
Well, would you think twice about it if you walked past it?
No, I suppose not.
Good. All right, come on. We've got to block the hole. Perfect.
Yeah.
No, we don't touch it. Not unless we're both here, right?
No problem.
And if we need something for emergency, we come and get it together.
Yeah, OK. But the important thing is, no one finds out about this. And I mean no one.
If I have to spend another minute in that house in the company of that appalling old man, I won't be responsible for my actions.
Sandy? Oh, he's an old love, isn't he?
He isn't. I see the way he's inveigling himself into Betty's affections. It's more than I can bear.
Everyone's staring at me. I told you this was a bad idea.
It were an accident. Now, we can't have you hid away in the house. People will think something is wrong. Now, you drink up and we'll have another.
Oh, I don't know these.
Now, I'm telling you, sup up.
She didn't even mention me.
She didn't let me say anything. And I think that she knew you'd sent me because she's not stupid.
So what did you talk about then?
compensation, that sort of thing.
She should definitely get something.
But it was an accident. I know Dal was totally out of order, but I'm sure it wasn't intentional.
Delilah Dingle?
Yeah?
Delilah Dingle, I'm arresting you on suspicion of wounding with intent. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
It was just an accident. I didn't mean to hurt her. It was a silly row. What's she been saying?
Shut up, Dal. You'll be given a brief. Let him speak for you.
Come with me, please.
Hey, are they really necessary?
Just stand aside, will you? Unless you want us to take you in as well.
Lisa, we're looking all over for you.
We've been working late, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, so why are you coming from the other direction?
Need to look at the car.
Yeah, a bit of a no-banger though, not worth good money. So he's done for tonight then? Hang on, what's going on with Dal?
Hey, don't you worry, love. You just tell the truth.
What's happening?
Well, what's he look like? She's been arrested, hasn't she?